Buddy. Oh. Interesting. All right. Well, first of all, let's plug the microphone in. That would work so much better. Better sound, which means better quality, which means you're not going to get sick of the horrible road noise that you will be hearing. But anyway, I know where it's at, everyone, and it is right here on the Blitz Morning Show. Well, yeah, it's the Blitz Morning Show. It's still morning. It's 10:31. Oh, what a morning already. But before we start, my name is Toby Brendel, and I am the host for this wonderful show. Hopefully you sit back, relax, grab an energy drink, eat some popcorn, and just, chill. Or pound some wood. Giggity. Ha! I'm a little hyper, by the way, just in case you haven't noticed. This morning, before I get on with the show, I got to tell you, this morning sucked. Well, it sucked, but really didn't. But woke up at a half decent time, was actually awake despite all the moving. Got the kids up, got kids ready, out the door. Then I forgot my work phone. It's like, all right, work phone. Let's go get it. Run back in. Girlfriend's like, you forgot this. It's like, oh, okay. Pick it up. Nothing works. I can hit the power button, turns on. I can hit the volume, turns up and down. But for some odd reason, the touch screen does not work. It's like, oh, come on. What is wrong with this thing? I was so mad, trying to figure it out, clean the screen, and I'm looking going, I don't want to phone the boss. He doesn't know that I dropped it like 3 years ago. It's like, whatever. Got some of the screens closed, but time happened, and I broke down, gave him a call. Well, I didn't call him because I can't call out, but I can answer the phone. So I texted him on my personal. It's like, Chris, we got a small problem. Phone doesn't work. I dropped it a while ago, and now the screen does not work. He phones me. I answered it because I had the handless headphone with microphone. Hit the button. Boom. Answered. It's like, oh, sweet. This is going to actually be pretty cool. Then from there, we talked. It's kind of choked that he has to go get a different phone, but I'm due for an upgrade. I've had this one for about 5 years. I wonder what it goes through more. Telephones or vans? Vans. Oh, I still miss the one phone. What is your guys' favorite phone? Mine, it was an old flip phone. That thing went through hell and back, and it still kept working until 2011, and it shorted itself out. There was just so much moisture that in the air alone, yeah, it basically just said, no, I'm done. And you're wondering how much moisture was in the air? Well, let's just say I have natural curly hair. I never had a haircut in a while. I had like an instant afro when I woke up. And people are like, oh my god, you got a perm, it looks so good. It's natural. Go to the next person. It's natural. Go to the next person. Oh, you got a perm. It's natural. When my barber walked in, he looks at me, starts laughing. It's like, shave it. An hour later, he finally got my mop down to half decent. It blew me away. Like, ah! So now I basically use a number 2 guard on my head, and it's the best haircut I've ever did, except it'd be nice if I could get the back of my head a little bit better looking. Should add sunglasses and walk backwards. So yeah, that was my day. Possibly get a new phone today. Who knows? Let's see.
This sucks more than anything that has ever sucked before.
Yeah. Oh. This is the weirdest part. If you want to enjoy 4 seasons in 1 week, come here. A word of a lie, come here. What I mean is we can go from minus 21 on a Sunday to hit plus 8 on a Wednesday and be back down to minus 21 on Saturday. This weather freaking sucks. We had snow last week. Now we're having like plus 8, plus 9, plus 10 temperatures today. Then it's supposed to be like minus 10 by the weekend. This is so frustrating. Like, what the heck is going on? But really, I should not complain, especially when there's other parts of the world that's getting pounded or just absolutely getting torched. But, you know, I wish it would stay a little bit nicer, so moving is going to be a little bit easier. What can you do? What can you say? Hey. I'm in such a wacky, goofy mood, I tell you. I don't even know where to start. Or... Okay, that was a really weird use. Alright. Back in the day when I was young... Oh, alright. Remind me, I have a story to tell you. Alright, back in the day when I was young, there's times where if you don't have anything, you make makeshift to make it work. For example, in the 90s, you're ready to go to school, you start your vehicle, you're looking at your window going, oh, I don't have an ice scraper and I need to get this ice off. There's a few things that you used. One, if there was a disc, like a CD, that was way too scratched and wouldn't read in your CD player in your vehicle, you'd use that. 2, you'd use a CD case. Now, you could use a bank card. Oh yeah, that's right. So you make use of what you had. I was just passed by someone. The funniest thing is, I know what company he works for. It's an unmarked van, but on the sun visor, it must not go down low enough. Because what he has is a Purolator envelope on it, and it looks like it's taped there as a sun visor. So you need to make what you got, and you got to make it work. That was awesome. Anyway, yesterday I went to one of my clients. She looks at me. She was about to sign. Stops, looks. Have you always had that earring? It's like, yes, I've always had it. I've had it since grade 5. I had it, took it out, put it back in, took it up, and I put it back in because my daughter wanted to take her earrings out. So I told her that I put mine in to just basically show her that just leave it in. It will work well in the long run. And she goes, okay. So the girl looks at me and goes, so how long have you had that for? It's like, oh, in grade 5. How old was I back then? Like 11, 12, 11? Whatever. So we're trying to figure it out, and of course my brain has massively farted, and she looks at me and goes, "How old are you?" It's like, 39. Really? I thought you were younger. Really? How old did he think I was? One of the other girls, I thought you were my age. It's like, this is kind of scary, because I don't know what to think, because women nowadays, they look younger than they actually are. It's like, and you, how old? 34. It's like, 5 years younger. Yes. It was one of those things that it kind of blew me away, because to me, if you take a look at me, I look way older than what I should be. It's from all the stress of kids. What else? Job, finances. Then I didn't have glasses for the longest time, so I was always squinting. And with me always squinting, I got horrible crow's feet by my eyes. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you really don't need to know any of that crap. So, yeah, I found the two favorite people on my route. They thought I was like younger. Wow, what am I talking about? Come on. Oh, a story that I heard on one of the podcasts I listened to on KFAN. There's a guy, his name's Mark Parrish. About 2 o'clock on yesterday, he phones up his worker, or not his worker, but his co-host, or person that he's on the show with, Sludge. Phones him up and says, yeah, I bought Red Dead Redemption 2. Can't get it work. It's not reading. It's not recognizing it as my disc. I've been trying for an hour to get it working, but it wasn't working. And Sludge goes, well, what are you doing? I'm putting the disc in, closing it, and the 360 is not reading it. Sludge goes, Red Dead is only for Xbox One and PS4. You have an Xbox 360. I can see my mom doing that. I seriously can. I don't know why. It's just, what the weird part about that is, Xbox One has been out for 5 years already. 5 years already, and I still haven't bought one. Well, I guess I have bigger fish to fry, like, bills, rent, food, kids. The normal things. Oh well. I still like my 360. There's tons of games on it that I still love, and I'll probably never really change. Well, I'm being tangent today. So what I'm going to do is I am going to call her quits. You don't want to hear any more of this. But here's your guys' homework for this weekend. Email me or tweet me. You can email me at theblitzmorningshow@gmail.com. You can also tweet me, coffeeman_radio, and ask me questions, and I'll answer them on Monday's show. Thank God we are back to normal 3 days a week. I hate holidays. It messes everything up, including the shows. All right, so follow me like me on Facebook, The Blitz Morning Show. Just do a search, you'll find it. Easy peasy, beautiful cover girl. And then we can go from there. But until then, I thank you for tuning in. It's short tangent, but you love me, I love you. Make sure you share, like, follow, tell a friend, tell a family member, everything you can. Let's get this going. Peace.